before I get into the video that y'all came here to see, I just wanted to share with you all my business. Yes, I have a small business, me and my 3 daughters. It is called Diamond Girls, where we make soy-based handmade candles. We've been in business a couple years now, and it has done really well, so I have no complaints. So I just wanted to share it with you all. And if you'll notice, I always put the business information in the cards down below the video. We make soy-based handmade candles with essential oils. And this is one of the jars. This is our luxury candle jar. And it just says Diamond Girls. It's very clean cut. It's white. And then the inside of it is gold. As you can see why it would be considered luxury, y'all. We make this size, and then we have a 10 size candle as well. So yeah, we, like I said, have been in business for a couple years now, and it's just me and my 3 daughters, and we are a small Black-owned business. So I just wanted to give you all that information in case you did want to purchase. Of course, I'm gonna plug our own business, right? Anyway, but yeah. Our website is diamond/girls with a Z.org. I will put that information in the cards down below, as I always do. Yeah, that's kind of, I just wanted to plug that really quick. But anyways, I will let you all get to the video that y'all came here to see. Again, thank you all so much for supporting my channel. Coming back for more and more videos to listen to what I have to say. I appreciate that. Anyways, our website again is diamond/girls with a Z.org. And again, that information will be down below. All right, I'm gonna let y'all get to the video that you all came here to see. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Robin here. So as you guys can see in the title, I am doing a different type of video, which I don't think I've ever did anything like this on my channel before, but my channel is very versatile. It's fashion, luxury, lifestyle, whatever I feel like talking about, mainly. But in this video today, I am going to be talking about self-care. So I know we hear people talk about self-care. So like you just see it everywhere if you have social media. So today I kind of wanted to touch on self-care because if y'all have been watching me for some time or watched any of my vlogs, you've heard me say I have a full-time job, and then I'm going to my job after my job. So obviously for privacy purposes, I've never really gotten into what I do for a living, but I do have a 9-to-5 that's full-time, and then I have a part-time job as well where I am a therapist, so clinician. So wanted to touch on self-care today because if you just look at social media, you know, people obviously, you know, make it look like you got to spend all this money. You got to be at the spas. You got to be on boats. You got to be in helicopters. You got to be doing all of these things. And so in my personal opinion, you do not have to spend an arm, a leg, and your firstborn on self-care. Okay, so let's first of all talk about what self-care is and why self-care is important. So self-care basically is important because it gives you a better quality of life when you're taking care of yourself. Number one, self-care is good for your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional health. And it helps you manage stress, period. Like, it don't matter if you're a mama, if you're a daddy. It don't matter if you know, have a full-time job, a part-time job. It don't matter if you just go to school. You know, it really doesn't matter. Everybody should be taking care of their mental health, their emotional health, and your physical health, right? So I feel like the things that we see on social media, we feel like we have to obtain those things, which you do not have to obtain those things. You don't have to, you know, feel like I gotta have all this money to take care of myself. You do not. So I have some notes here that I'm going to kind of go over that helps with me just in general with self-care and people that I know, people around me, and just other people. So in working as a therapist, I hear people come in all the time talking about stress, talking about work, talking about family issues, just talking about all of the things. And so I push self-care all the time. And also me, working in the social work field. I've done a video on how to become a social worker, but working in the social work field, and then also as a therapist, I have to take care of myself, and I make sure that I get my self-care in. One thing that I personally love is candles. Like, that is, I like candles every day, all day. I have my candle here. Y'all know I talk about, I have a candle business, Diamond Girlz, luxury candles. I have it lit here. I like candles all day, and that just makes me feel good to just have candles around my house lit. That is one reason that I went into a candle business, because I enjoy candles so much. But anyway, I feel like taking care of your self-care helps with your attitude, helps with your mood, period. It kind of helps with your mindset overall, and I feel like those things are important. There is so much mental health and just mental health issues running rampant right now. I feel like people, instead of taking care of their mental health, they, get quotes offline, which is nothing wrong with that. But I suggest that you go see a professional if, that is a part of self-care, taking care of your mental health. That is definitely a part of self-care. Like, that is a big thing. But anyway, let me get into my tips. I just wanted to point that out, but let me get into my tips. Okay, so I know that going to nail salons is important. As women, we want to keep ourselves up. You can do that at home. You can, soak your nails. You get your own self a manicure, polish your nails. You can give yourself a pedicure. Like, you don't have to have all of these gadgets, that they have at the nail salons. Get you, a bucket or something, not a bucket, but like one of those pails. Get you a foot tub, go to the dollar store and get you those nail kits. They're $1. Get you one of those and sit in front of a TV or listen to music and do your nails and your feet. I do it often. Sometimes I do like going to the nail salon, but if I don't feel like it or I don't want to spend the money, I'll just do it myself. And that is a, big part of my self-care. Taking warm bubble baths, soaking your body. When you get out, moisturize, doing exfoliating treatments. Those are nice for self-care. And again, these are tips and tricks for where you're not spending an arm and a leg, and you are making yourself feel better, by doing these things. Taking a social media break. Taking a social media break. That is a big one for self-care, because you just see so much. And a lot of times the stuff that you see on social media ain't really what you think it is. It's not, it's a lot of fake stuff going on social media. So I feel like take a social media break. I have taken a social media break a couple times, and it was so peaceful, because I didn't have all these alerts steady coming to my phone. I wasn't steady checking my phone. Like, it was so helpful. And I feel like we all need to take a reset from social media, because it's just so many apps. It's just so many things you're seeing on these apps. Like I said, then you start comparing yourself to other people. Then you start feeling like, why don't I got this? Why don't I got that? This person doing this, person doing that. And it's like, we don't really know what people really have behind closed doors. We have no idea. Social media it's just a lot of fake. So I feel like taking a social media break is really good for self-care, period. It's good for your mental health in general. So we all need to have that reset, every now and then. Another thing that is good is watching movies or watching a series. There is so many apps. So it's like we don't even need cable nowadays. You got Netflix, you got Hulu, Tubi, Peacock. Like, it's all of these apps. The Amazon Prime, like, there are so many apps you can get, find a good series on or watch a good movie, pop you some popcorn. You can read books. I don't know if people still read. I still read, but I don't know if people still read. So you can read a good book. Now, little plug, my sister, she has 4 books, 4 or 5. I think she has 5 books on Amazon. Go get y'all some. Search Sophia Dedmond. She has 5 books on Amazon. So go and get them, y'all. Go support my sister. But anyway, you can do, nowadays you can do audiobook. You can listen to books. You can read them. You can do the Kindles. Like, there are so many options for reading books. You can get a paperback. I personally like paperback books. I have Audible book, but I don't really listen to it. And I have so many books downloaded. I'm that old school mindset of I like to actually have a paper book and I like to read. That's just me. I like the paperback books. So I feel like that is good for self-care. Just take an hour a day and just read. It does wonders for your self-care. And it don't have to be like nothing educational. It could just be something that's, you know, like a comedy, you know, a mystery book, you know, just anything, you know. It doesn't have to be something where you just like, okay, this is boring, you know. Exercising. I am not a big exercise person. Like anybody who know me in real life know I hate exercise. I hate it. I hate anybody who know me. But however, walking, I do enjoy walking though a few times a week, and I feel like that does wonders. So like I hate working out, but when I do go and walk, I feel so much better. So I feel like walking or doing any type of exercise. Like my sister, she is a huge exercising person. And my husband, he is a gym rat. My sister's a gym rat. It's just, it ain't for me, you know, but I know that it is good for mental health. It is good for self-care. It is good. So those are some things that I suggest when I'm working with a client, you know. I suggest, you know, working out because I know it's good for mental health. So that is another tip on self-care. If you're, you know, a working out person, getting a glass of wine. I know everybody don't drink. Everybody ain't no wine person. Y'all know I love me some wine. Yeah, I know that. But on days that I don't drink wine, because I don't drink wine every day, so I don't even want to put that out there. But you can, you know, have you some tea. Like at night, some nights, a couple times a week, I have tea before I go to bed just to like kind of relax me. And, you know, like I just watch TV and sip on my tea, you know. Or on the weekends, I, you know, chill out and I have me a cocktail, you know. So it's just like, you just have to figure out what you want to do for yourself that makes you feel good, that makes you feel relaxed. That is self-care, you know, just doing stuff that makes you happy. And like I said, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg. Getting rest, that is a part of your self-care. And I know getting rest is a big deal. I know that with life, the hustle and bustle, if you're a mama, you know, if you're a daddy, if your kids have things going on, sports, and mine do, Lord knows, be running around. So they will work, you know, then you having a social life, like there's always something going on. So get your proper rest, because when you're tired, you know, it's no fun. And it just make you're just not in your right state of mind. So getting rest is super important for self-care. Super important. Get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep if you can. I know everybody don't do that, but if you can, get you some rest. Spending time with friends and family. I know we are in a world of people saying, I'm solo dolo. I don't mess with this person. I don't do this. Listen, everybody needs a good friend circle. You need, you know, just good energy around you, good family members, just good people around you. Like that is so important. So important. I don't know when we got to a place in life where I don't need nobody. I'm just solo. I'm by myself. Like, I don't know when we got to this, but it's like everybody, you know, needs those people that you can bounce ideas off of. You know, we need those positive influences in our life. I'm not saying if you have toxic friends and family, you know, just, you know, because obviously having people that are always negative around you, or just always this drama, or just, you know, them complaining or whatever, like that's just draining. Like that ain't good for nobody's mental health, to be around people that are just not happy. So we have to be around people that, you know, feed positive energy into us, you know, and we want to feed positive energy into those people as well. So having a good friend circle, or, you know, good family members around you, people that support you, you know, those are also good for self-care. So I just want to point that out. You know, for me, I have a good group of girlfriends who we hang out, we kiki, we go to have drinks, we, you know, my sister, my cousin, like we, you know, we just have a good time. You know, I feel like I kind of keep positive people around me. you know, just because it is so important to have those positive, you know, conversations. And, you know, you just don't want to be around people that just mentally drain you. That's no fun. That ain't no good for nobody's self-care. So positive friends and family, positive friends and family, you know, not people that bring drama and toxicity to your life. Okay. Last but not least, create a routine. So creating a routine is really, really good for self-care, because if you just all over the place, you know, and you like, I gotta do this, gotta do that, like you just rushing around, like it's gonna drive you crazy. So having a positive, or not even, I ain't gonna say positive, having a routine, period, you know, if you know that you're a person that's not timely, do things the night before. You know, sometimes I personally, I know for work, I have to make a to-do list because I have so many things on my plate. You know, at home, sometimes I have to make a to-do list. You know, I feel like having a routine is so important, you know, not only for your self-care, but also just for your life in general. So yeah, anyway, y'all, these are all my personal tips on self-care. Obviously, everybody's, you know, well, you all, this is the end of this video. Thank you all so much for coming back to my channel. Do like, share, and subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. And also, go get y'all Damn Girl candles. Like, go get y'all Damn Girl. We have our fall scents on the website. So, in the beginning part of this video, you would have seen the information about the Diamond Girls. So, go get y'all fall candles. They are here. All right, y'all. See y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.